and welcome to my channel. My name is Stacey York and this is my YouTube channel where I share with you guys my unfiltered life. So this morning at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, I was just laying in bed and feeling extremely overwhelmed, which is probably because today is Monday and I frequently feel this way on Mondays. So I decided that I want to take you guys along on a day in my life and give you guys tips on how I handle overwhelm. Because let's be real, pretty much all of us probably deal with overwhelm from time to time. So I thought I would just give you some of my tips. First of those tips is to do with my mornings. So especially when I am feeling extremely overwhelmed, it is so vitally important that I stick to a routine. And the great thing about routines is it's a way that you can kind of fit the things that overwhelm you in life into, this is something that I do every single day. Because for me, if I am trying to work out and eat breakfast and shower and also stay on top of cleaning and all of my work things and all of my YouTube things, all of those things start to kind of overlap and just swarm together in my brain in a way that it just completely and utterly freaks me out, because I'm like, oh my God, I have so many things to do and I don't know when I'm gonna work out and I don't know when I'm gonna be able to make breakfast and all of those things. So my tip for that is to make sure that you are fitting the things into your routines that help you to not feel overwhelmed, because then you don't have to worry about when you do them. You know when you do them. So for me, that really helps me. So I'm going to continue on with my morning routine, take you guys along, and then take you guys to work and let you know some of the ways that I help myself to not feel overwhelmed at work. Just got to work a little while ago and started on my to-do list, which is my second tip for dealing with overwhelm, is to first make a to-do list of everything that is going on in your brain, everything that you think you need to do, everything that is just bouncing around. And then the second thing is to look at that to-do list and pick out the top 3 priorities. That is going to be vital for keeping you from being stressed out, because when you see that whole big long list, it's going to stress you out. But if you pick just 3 things from that list, and those are the things that you really need to get done that day, it's going to keep you from being stressed out and overwhelmed. So I picked my big 3 and I'm going to focus on just those things today. And I'm just going to get cracking on those things, and I will probably see you guys at lunchtime because I'm about to clock in and get some work done. So I'll see you guys on my lunch break. It is lunchtime now. I'm sitting here eating some spaghetti and meatballs because Brandon and I are doing a week of essentially trying to eat up everything in our pantry just to save some money on groceries and not spend more than we need to. We like to do that every now and then. But I wanted to give you guys another tip for how I deal with overwhelm and prevent overwhelm in the first place, and that hugely is packing my lunches every week, which may seem like a really small thing, but it is just another thing that I don't have to worry about, and the less things that I can make myself have to worry about, the better. That is why on Sundays we almost always go grocery shopping, except this week. We always do our laundry, we always pack lunches, just so that we are setting ourselves up for success, so that we don't have to be overwhelmed by making small decisions about what we're making for lunch or what we're wearing the next day, or if what we're wearing the next day is clean. It just makes it so that I can focus on the things that I need to focus on, which just takes another element out of things that are overwhelming me. So basically what I'm saying is just prepare yourself in any way that you can and take things off of your worry list. It's kind of that same concept of Steve Jobs used to wear exactly the same outfit every single day just so that he could not have to worry about what he was going to wear. Eliminating those things that you have to think about and worry about makes your life easier and makes things less overwhelming. So that is kind of my little PSA for the lunchtime hour. I will probably check in with you guys again at the end of the day. You okay? Don't scare me like that, guys. Goodness gracious. Saw from those clips, it was snowing, which is crazy. But the next tip that I wanted to give you guys for dealing with overwhelm is to take a step back and just be grateful for the things that you have in your life that are like going well or make you happy. So this morning when I got to my office, I made a list of kind of the things that I'm grateful for and just took a step back to take a look at those and remind myself of those, because when everything's swimming around in your head and it just feels overwhelming, it's easy to not focus on like the reason why you're doing the things you are in your life, or even take note of the good things in your life. But when you take a step back and look at those things, it just really helps you to feel more centered and remind yourself why all of the things are going on that are stressing you out. So that is my tip, and I am now going to go ahead and do the dishes from dinner. I don't have very much because Brandon made dinner tonight and he cleaned up all of the dishes from like cooking already, so I just have my lunch container and then a couple dishes from dinner. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then head upstairs and get cozy in bed because it is cold. Cozied up in bed now, and I'm here to give you one last tip for how to deal with overwhelm, and that is to make sure that you are taking time to decompress every day and just take care of yourself, because it's not okay to always be working on the things that are overwhelming you and trying to get your to-do list done. You have to take time to decompress. So that is what I am doing right now. As you guys can tell, I'm very cozy in bed, and my husband and I are watching The Lord of the Rings right now, which just is like the perfect thing to be watching on this cozy, cold evening. So those are all of my tips for dealing with overwhelm. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is kind of a little bit different style of a video than what I've done in the past. So if you liked it, make sure that you let me know in the comments below and like this video so that I can know that you guys want more of these videos. And if you've made it this far into the video and you're not subscribed, what the hell are you doing? You should totally subscribe and stick around and be friends, because I just want to make some friends around here and build this little community that I have on this little side of the internet. So make sure that you subscribe and turn on your notifications so you know whenever I post. I generally post on Mondays and Thursdays at 8 a.m., sometimes a little later than that, but usually at 8 a.m. on Mondays and Thursdays. So be on the lookout for more videos, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one.